city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins.
Your 2025 Miami Dolphins. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And here we go from Miami. Here comes Malik Washington. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Unfortunately, those injuries returned last season. Katie played his fewest games since his rookie season 11. It was pretty obvious, too. Those Dolphins, 6-5 with him, 2-4 without him. He's a difference maker.
Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's the open man downfield. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back.
Still second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
It's now third down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and long for him here. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, Brock, the Bills making their first red zone trip of this game. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Dolphins nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
A return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Ready.
Blitz coming, Tua. Now here he goes. A good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Ready.
Tua now from the gun. This throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Buys time. And they take this in for the score. The Dolphins earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brandon Condrington to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st down, Buffalo.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half.
It's a pickup of 6.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the Dolphins,
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Again, Allen to the air. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Firing one deep for the end zone. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hanson, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the 3rd quarter. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Cotterington now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here's the Bills offense. They've got it first to begin the third. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, got to try to emphasize those things that he found success on with that opening drive.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Allen now on first down. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
On first down, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him at the 38. And off from the pistol to Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring the guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Allen. This one's caught. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Another one for Cook. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Bills going for the win here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills jump in front late. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Eskridge on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
On first down, they're going to start out with A-Chan. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Finds him over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They look to throw it. Caught by Hill over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Dolphins.
Setting up to pass. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. Motioning him from the slot right. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of 2 yards.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
The Dolphins
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play.
2-yard line.
H.M. goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that spike freezes time. 16 seconds to go. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that's going to bring up a tough 4th down here that this offense needs to have.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Get to the line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. They send a man in motion. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.